hello everyone, welcome back. In today's video, we are going to learn about the payment terms and installment plans in Odoo 90. So, if you are a business person, you might know about that the payment terms have a huge importance in your daily life. If you guys are just going to sell any kind of product to your customer, you need to mention a payment terms, a specific period of time to get money from your customer. Okay, in addition to your invoice total amount. So, if you are not basically setting up that, or if your company is not providing any kind of payment terms, you guys gonna be end up with a huge mess or a huge loss inside your company. So that's why here in Odoo 19, to prevent that problems, here we have payment terms, and also some of the users doesn't even aware about the installment plans under the payment terms in Odoo 90. So here in this video, I'm going to show you what are they, like what are the payment terms inside Odoo 19, and how installment plans working under the payment terms, and how we can simply configure them, like providing a particular rules and setting up using that inside an invoice or sales order, and how due dates are calculated by Odoo once we are just providing um, that particular invoice to your customer and showing that preview, and how Odoo automatically creates a journal entry for the split payments, which means here we are, in certain cases, if we are just choosing any kind of installment payment, there Odoo is splitting up the journal entry on that basis. Okay, so here in this video, I'm going to show you that aspect. Okay, so let's get started. First, let me explain you what is the basic of a payment terms. So if you want to configure a payment terms in Odoo 19, you can simply move on to the accounting module. So here I'm at accounting module, and moving on to the configuration side, and under that invoicing, there you can find the payment terms. Okay. By clicking on that particular option, you can find this is the dashboard, and here in my DB, I've already created a lot of payment terms. So I'll explain each one. Before that, payment terms is specifying all the payment condition for a sales. They help ensure that customer pays an invoice correctly on a particular time period. Like we are setting a particular time period, that may be a kind of what it will be getting a benefit from the customer or something else. Okay, so we just created a different kind of payment terms on the basis of that, and you can simply provide that um uh, like like the willingness of your customer. Okay, so now let's see what are they. So here I just noticed a lot of payment terms. So first of all, you can find a payment term which is called immediate payment. So I think you guys might be familiar with this thing. Like if you are a beginner to Odoo 90, you might be familiar with immediate payment. Like every time while we creating a sale order, you can find immediate payment once we are emptying that payment term section. Okay, just you guys are asking for an immediate payment from your customer side. And there you can find 50 days, which means full payment must be made within 15 days. Otherwise, this particular payment will be overdue for that customer. And similar to that, there we have 21 days, 30 days, 45 days. And lastly, here we have, sorry, not lastly, here we have end of the following month, which means payment becomes due at the end of the next month. Like there we have an invoicing date for that particular month. And if that customer doesn't pay in the next month, it will be overdue. And now you can see this is 10 days after end of the next month, which means payment become due 10 days after the following month ends. And as well as here we have 30% now, balance will be paid by 60 days. It means it's an installment payment, what I talked in the intro section. Like they have already mentioned, they we have installment payments, terms in payment terms. So here we have one of them, which means 30% now. Like the customer can pay 30% immediately after issuing that invoice, and the 70% will be moving after the 60 days. Okay. So that's an installment payment, and now you can see this is 2 by 7 net of 30, which means customer gets a 2% of discount if they made within 7 days. This is also a kind of installment payment. Okay, so not an installment payment, sorry. It means that the customer get a 2% of discount if they are going to pay that within 7 days, or they will doesn't even get any kinds of like discounts after the, I mean, 7 days, and it will be giving a payment time for until that 30 days, and after that it will be moving on to the due amount. Now you can see 90 days on the 10th, which means here the payment is due after 90 days, but especially on the 10th day of that particular month. Okay, so now I think you guys understand what actually each of this payment terms means. So in a specific manner, we can say for each of the company, they are providing or they are just following different kind of payment terms. Okay, so you guys can simply create a new payment terms by clicking on this option. So here in this video, I'm going to show you two type of payment terms, which is, viewers or this Odoo users doesn't even aware about, which means an installment payment, and also lastly 2 by 7 net 30, like how the discount will be applying on our sales order or the invoices, and how we can simply see that inside the journal entry session and everything. So let's start from 30% now and balance 60. So if I'm just configuring this particular payment term, now you can see you can simply provide the payment terms name, and there we have company, which means if you guys are just using Odoo 90 in a multiple company basis, like here you can choose in which company this particular payment term will be showing on. So it is empty, so it is visible to all. And now you can say this is early discount option, which means if a particular period of time, if you guys need to provide any kind of early discount, like if your customer immediately pays, you can simply check on this option. Like you can see this is an early discount thing. So it will be discussing on the next example. I'll show you that in a detailed way. This is the due terms and this is the preview, which means how your money, the customer's money should be moving on to the due. So for the 30 percentage, there is 0 days after they we don't have any kind of due, and 70 percentage, yeah, after 60 days it will be moving on to due. Now you can see this is a preview session, so it will be showing the installment dates. Okay, so now you can see it will be enabled. So under the preview, you can find how much is the installment date to the customer. And this is an example which gives Odoo, like example 4000 on 27 May. So using this same example, I'll show you how we can see that. Okay. So now let's head over to the sales module and I'll show you this particular example in a real way. So moving on to the sales order to create a new quotation, starting from the scratch itself, creating a customer, sorry, not creating, specifying with the customer. So let it be, I think Aisha. Once we are done with that, I'm going to add the product, which is test product. I want to provide the unit price. So I am just changing the unit price to 1000 dollars and leaving the tax part. And now you can see the total amount is 1000. Okay. So once I'm done with that, I'm just going to, sorry, before confirming that, here we need to provide a payment terms. That's an important thing, right? So now you can see that we have different kind of options, and under that there we have the payment terms. So here in Odoo, if you are just leaving this payment terms as empty, it will be automatically providing it as an immediate payment. Okay, so here I'm just going to select the 30% now, and balance will be paid on 60 days, after the 60 days. Once I'm done with that, let me confirm this quotation and we can simply create an invoice. So before creating an invoice, I want to deliver the product to the customer. Let me validate, and after onwards, let's move back and create an invoice. So I'm just going to create an invoice. So it will be a regular invoice, creating a draft one first. Now you can see all the details from here itself, but we choose a payment terms as 30% now, and balance will be paid after the 60 days. So here you can't find any kind of splitting methods or something like that. But if you guys are moving on to the journal item side, now you can see Odoo has automatically created a splitting journal entry here. Like starting from the product sale, it is actually credited because we are taking product from here, from our warehouse. And now you can see here Odoo is created to debit, which means account receivable depicted. First of all, there we have 30%. So 1000's 30% is actually $300. And the second one is account receivable and the installment too, which means $700. And now you can see this is the remaining one. Okay. So now you can see the label is provided as an installment 1 and installment 2. So this is partially paid invoice, but Odoo is creating the journal entry on the basis of that as well. Okay. So once we are done with it, if we are okay with the journal entry and the invoice line, we can confirm it. Okay. And how the payment works, let me show you. By clicking on the pay button, now you can see Odoo is also automatically providing under the amount section what is the correct percentage, which means 30 percentage is plus. So it's provided $300. Okay. Now you can see this is the journal and everything is there, and Odoo is giving you a message. This is next unreconciled installment. Consider paying the full amount. Once we are done with that, let's create the payment. So I'm okay with it. Now you can see this is partially paid by the customer. And if we are moving on to here, the amount due for the customer is actually $700. And after 60 days, it will be moving to the due if the customer doesn't even pay that. Okay. So under the payment section, now you can see it's in process. And after the reconciliation, it will be moving on to the paid. And if you want to see the journal entry, you can see that particular journal entry of this, I mean, installment 1 payment. Okay. And let's move back to the payment side. Under the invoice, let me show you the preview as well. If I'm just going to click on the preview side, now I can see it's already paid $300 and left to pay 700 due in 60 days. Okay. So customer can simply pay this as well. Okay. So once we are done with that, now let me show you the second example. So moving on to the accounting, and I'll show you the configuration settings of that particular one. Moving on to the payment terms itself, there we have another example which is 2 by 7 net of 30, which means that I already told you if the customer pays within the 7 days of issuing invoice, they will get a 2% of discount, and we are also giving their a 30 days of extension to pay that amount. After the 30 days, it will be moving on to the due amount. Okay. So now you can see here early discount is enabled and provided such kind of rules. So here it is provided early discount for 2%. If paid within 7 days, it's reduced the tax on early payment. And for that, reduced the tax, here we have 3 options: on early payment, never, always, upon invoice as well. So you can either provide as per your concern. So it's already given here, and the due terms is there 100% after the 30 days. So if that particular customer is doesn't willing to pay that 100% of that particular amount, they will be moving on to the due after 30 days. Okay. Now you can see this is the installment days. They will be showing the installment days, and now you can see this is an example with 1,000. Okay. So it is actually provided all the details how if we are selling a product worth $1,000 to a customer, and how it will be applying. Okay, so now you can see using the 2% discount, here we have 980. So let's see if that is correct on the way while we're creating an invoice or not. Okay, so let's move back to the sales order itself. I'm just moving back and creating a new quotation with another customer. Let it be Jerry. Okay. And once we are done with that, let me add the product. So let me add the product which is test product. Now I am just changing the unit price into $2,000. Okay. Removing this tax from here itself. Now I can see that and taxed amount and total. I can also provide the taxes here. Okay. But here I'm not willing to do that. Once we are done with that, we need to provide the payment terms. I'm just moving on to the search more, providing which are payment terms. Once I'm done with that, let me confirm this. After onwards, we can simply create an invoice. Before that, I want to deliver this product to the customer. Validating this, moving back, creating an invoice. Okay, so let me create an invoice. So if your customer, which means Jerry, is willing to pay this invoice total, which means $2,000 now, she will get a 2% of discount on the basis of our payment terms. So let's see if that is already there or not. Now you can see the journal items are there. So before confirming the invoice and creating that, you can see with the $2,000, is actually the invoice is created, and after the payment it will be changing. I'll show you. Not here, but under the payment terms. So let me confirm this first, and we need to move on to the payment session. Now you can see that early payment discount of $40 has been applied because we provided the correct payment terms there, and we should give a 2% I mean 2% of discount to the customer, which is called Jarina. So now you can see all the journal is there and payment method is also there. The amount is calculated by Odoo is there, and the payment date and the invoices all are there. Now let's create a payment. So customer is willing to pay that. So this is in payment, and after the reconciliation it will be moving on to the paid session. Okay. So let me move on to the journal entry. Now you can see the journal entry of that particular thing. It is changed as $1,960 is depicted on the outstanding receipt. After the reconciliation, it will be moving on to the bank. And now you can see the account receivable is credited as 2,000, and the cash discount loss is there for the $40. It's also depicted. Okay. So now you can see all the labels are mentioned by Odoo automatically once you're setting the payment terms there. Okay, moving back to the payments, invoices, and let's see what any kind of changes is there inside the journal items. No, there is no kind of changes is applied, but under the stock valuation there we have a $6 which is credited. No problem. Okay, we are, or auto sorry, automatically provided the inventory valuation. That's why. Okay, no problem. So we are created all such things. If you want to see the preview, by clicking on this option, you can finally see the preview. Okay, so it showed the invoice bill, bill and invoices which is in $2,000, but and now if you are moving on to there, it is only showing 2,000, but not the discounted amount. Okay. So I hope you all understood this video. If you like this video, please do subscribe, share with your friends. I'll be back with another kind of tutorial like hidden features or hidden things inside each of the, terms inside Odoo 90. So till the next video, bye bye.